Well, hello, writers. Today is Tuesday, January the 16th, 2024. It is a snowy one here in Charlottesville, Virginia, and I am bundled up as you can see. I want to begin by thanking everyone who has supported my Writing and Resilience podcast so far. Thank you so much for generously sharing about the podcast online, for sharing your kind and generous comments about what you've heard, and for your continued support. And if you have not had a chance to listen to my interview with Melanie Brooks, go ahead and do it. The link is in this newsletter. Listen right away because you will be able to apply everything that she shares to your writing. And also, it is so absolutely inspiring. You will not want to miss it. On Thursday, the next episode drops, and that is an episode with my colleague Zabib Abraham, who is both a writer and psychiatrist. And she's going to be talking about practicing radical acceptance, which is so important in the writing process. This is another must-listen episode. I'm probably going to be saying that a lot because I'm very excited about all of my guests, but it's definitely something that's going to help you think about how you can care for yourself as you are working on the writing process. And speaking of the writing process, we are exploring the following question. How do you write about emotions if you're not used to sharing emotions? Well, in this week's newsletter, I am talking about 5 strategies you can use to regulate yourself and connect more deeply to who you are, which is the first thing you need to do if you want to write about characters in your stories, whether that character is you or it's someone else. You'll also learn a little bit about my Argentine tango class that I recently took, which was both very fun and a little bit disastrous. If you want to know more about that, just read the newsletter. Finally, I want to thank everyone who has signed up for my first quarter accountability group. I'm very excited to work with all of you. And if you haven't had a chance to sign up, now is the time to do it. The group support begins on January 22nd, and this is an excellent way to meet other writers, to connect, and to make sure you get your first quarter goals done. And that is so important because so often, we get really excited and fired up in early January, but it's towards the end of January and the beginning of February that most resolutions and goals begin to peter out because we lose momentum, we lose focus, other things become a priority, and our motivation just wanes because, February is one of the darkest months of the year, and that can be really tough for our writing lives. Don't let that happen to you. Sign up for the group and get support from me and from your fellow writers. I want to wrap up by thanking you for showing up to this newsletter, but most importantly, to showing up to yourselves and to your lives. You are amazing, you're incredible, and I am just honored to walk this journey alongside you as we always write on.